All right, test. We're going live. My headphone's not working. I got them on backwards. Oh, that All right, we'll figure it out as we go. All right. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Put in the chat. Hey, everybody. First time streaming to multiple platforms, so we'll try to keep up with the shenanigans. We're waiting for our guests to appear. Hopefully, we'll make this a regular thing. But while we wait for our guests, let's send out some greetings. As you notice, a little different today. You can't see me on the screen. Hey, this is down here. Oops, now I lost the screen. Where are you? Where are you? That's what we want to do. All right. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for a little bit of a delayed start there. Just kind of waiting. First time streaming to multiple platforms with the wonderful StreamYard program. And just wanted to make sure everything was working. So, gonna send out some yeah, just gonna send out some notifications while we wait to join in the green room here. Checking on Twitch how we're doing. It looks good there. Yeah, just kind of doing some behind the scenes. So sorry for the technical stuff to start the stream. But as you see here, again, if you're tuning in on YouTube, as long as this is before the gotta check the calendar. As long as this is before the 12th of September, we still have the Indie Comics Expo is live on Kickstarter. We're raising funds to put on an awesome show on September 26th of this year at the amazing Reggie's Live. Reggie's Rock Club is allowing us to take over and turn their concert hall into a convention hall. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put on an awesome show. We're going to have, amazing creators like Mike Norton, Dan Doherty, Jim Terry, so many others. We're also going to have Dan Doherty and his band playing live at the end of the show. So it's a built-in kind of after party. It's all ages. If people didn't notice that, it is an all ages event, but it does have food and drink, including adult drinks. So obviously you have to have an ID to drink, but Reggie's does allow all ages in their concert hall. So please, come and join us, but do so responsibly and understand that we are offering a little bit of a different experience. So we want people to have a smaller, more intimate time, have time to talk to creators, be able to visit every table, not to feel like you're going to a convention hall with 100 creators and not have enough time to get to see everybody's awesome stuff. So we are offering that. Again, I'm just kind of sending the notices out. And we will get going here because our guest is here and we'll put him on the stage. Hello, sir. We got a huge butt on our screen here.
Yes, we do. My
Perfect
wonderful
camera angle.
but Matt, you know how that is.
Well, I didn't want to leave you lurking in the background. I know then you get up to strange things when you're left unsupervised for too long, but
it is true. To be honest with you, I don't. But that's, of course, I will say that so you will leave me unsupervised so I can get into trouble.
Right. For the perfect plan comes together.
I'm so mad.
We got a couple viewers already, so say hi in the chat if you're out there watching in the background. Just going to go over some in-house stuff while Chad shuffles up his deck. We're going to be playing some Lorcana tonight.
Yay.
Chad is a recent convert to this awesome game, and I've been playing for about, I guess has it been a year? Almost a year.
Yeah, it came out
just after the first set. We missed the first set, but
I missed the first. I came in at Inklands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just over a year old, so it's not like anybody's been playing it too long. But yeah, it's a great game. So we've played before on stream. So this will be the first time streaming to multiple platforms. And again, Sorry if I miss a comment or anything like that, trying to manage it while playing. But some in-house things. Look what just came in the mail. 3 awesome covers. And
Ooh.
we have managed to ship in record time. All products should be in the mail right now. Of CPS, Possessed and Confused is out into the world. So you see the awesome art from Mata Sorcier, the
Yay.
great covers from her and April Reyna. So just want to let people know, if you don't get your stuff by, say, August 21st, shoot me an email. We'll check the tracking. For some people, just because of how it worked out, CPS was a little bit delayed. LCS, love my acronyms, was a little bit ahead of schedule. So we're able to overlap a little bit. So I was able to combine some shipping if I caught it before I ship. So don't panic. Send me a message. I'll let you know where that's at. If we can combine shipping, of course, we'll refund the shipping back to you, save you a couple dollars, because LCS, as you see here, is complete. We've already got the metal covers in already. These are the radioactive glow in the black light covers. So that book is done. It's pretty rare that we have a book 100% completed. But Winston Gambro, the amazing artist for the book, was able to fit it in a schedule, so we figured why not. So this one should be here. Go ahead.
Oh, cool. I was just saying, let's be real. He didn't actually have any work that needed to be done. No, I'm just fucking with
I
you.
mean,
He's a very
apparently.
busy man.
He was like, I need to finish something. I said, go for it. And Drumsticks of Doom is in the mail as well. The that too. While we're showing off, the Argyle the Arachnigator plushie is still on its way over, so that's going to be a little bit of time. But the books themselves are being printed right now. They're in the mail. This is the trade paperback. The Band on the Silver Mountain issue 1 is not here yet, but it will be here with LCS. So we have a lot of shipping to do in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So in addition to preparing for our only second ever convention,
I am very excited. I'm very interested in that and how that convention's gonna go. When you guys do it next year, let me know, because I wanna join. So
yeah, if you want to take the ride down, hopefully next year with the if we can have a good successful year this year, and with with a little bit more planning time, we'll be able to get a weekend date. They already told me, because this year we have a Thursday, which isn't always the best, but so next year hopefully we can get a weekend. Maybe some people coming from out of town. Maybe we can do a little bit longer of a show, something like that. Maybe have more than one band, because we're kind of limited to 5 hours right now. With weeknight curfews and all that.
Right.
But we'll do it bigger and better next year. I know a lot of people have been asking me, and I feel bad. It's like, well, this year is not a trial run because we've done it before, but it has been a while. So we want to keep it under control and see how it goes, and then open it up to more people next year. But enough about boring comic stuff.
I did want to mention too, though, that Set the Hook will be shipped tomorrow. So everybody's.
You have it in hand? You have it, or it's being shipped to you?
No, I have it in hand. Everything is all packed up and ready to go.
Oh, nice. There you go. And what's up next for you?
Fuck, what is up next for me? Set the Hook number 2. I'm currently waiting on some pencils, and then that will be done, and that'll probably end up being the next Kickstarter and the next one. And then I just announced Bark in the Water, which is the little one shot that I have with Jason Doobie. So that'll be next, which is also set in the Set the Hook universe. I've actually decided to kind of focus on that as a full thing. That is sweet, but yes, my best friend, she got me this for Christmas. And I'm very happy. So I was like, hell yeah. I've had this for a couple of years now too, but I always use it because everybody always gets a kick out of it. So, but anyway, yeah. So those are my current plans. I know I'm also focusing on, I have a Ginger one shot that I'm working on, and then another one that's like a Defenders type book. Which is, it's going to be similar to Marvel's Defenders. So
nice.
Yeah, but it's set in Set the Hook, and it's all underbelly terrible fish. So yeah. Anyway, all right.
What's with you and fish? What,
You
what,
know,
what have fish done to you?
what haven't they done to me? They've gotten away. I haven't caught some. It's just been they're terrible people or terrible fish. All right, so let's draw.
Yeah, I mulliganed 4. So we'll try it if anybody hasn't played this game before. Try to sneak in some rules and stuff. But in Lorcana, you take 7 cards and then you get 1 mulligan. You can take up to 7, so you get 1 free mulligan. So it's a pretty player friendly mulligan rule. I like it a lot.
Yep.
So I took 4, then I shuffled back in, and then I guess we probably should have done this first, but we'll roll to see who goes first. You got 2 6-sided dice.
I do, yeah. Let me get them out.
I got a
Yeah,
6.
I'm so mad. I put together my Bruno's Brooms deck, and I'm going through it, and I'm like, I'm missing a card. I'm like, oh shit, I got a 10.
Ooh, you can choose. Go first or second.
Why not ladies first?
All right. You're gonna regret it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, okay, then you go first.
Your joke backfired on you.
It did. It did.
All right. I'm gonna ink Tinkerbell Giant Fairy,
Oh.
and I'm gonna play Chernobog's Followers.
Oh.
And you can go. Again, for
it?
those who don't know, if it has the little golden symbol around it, you can use that in your inkwell, and that's kind of like your mana and magic or energy in Pokemon. So it has a good mechanic for resources.
Yeah, if
I
you're a
like it
big
a lot.
Yeah, if you're a big Magic, if you play a lot of Magic, you'll pick this up pretty quickly.
Yeah, and if you do play Magic and you've had the frustration of how many lands do I put in my deck, how many lands do I keep, this eliminates a lot of that. But some of the
Yeah.
cards are uninkable, so there is still some tension, and it's not just like, hey, every card just does whatever I want it to do. So they I think that's a really really cool thing they did.
I do too. I think it's really neat. That new Rafiki though kind of sucks though because it's uninkable.
I know that really kills a lot of cards, but
Yeah, but you know that it is
he's
what
low. He's 4. Just got to try to not put too many in your deck.
right. One drop
Mickey Mouse going to the
Mickey.
inkwell.
Yep. Mickey Mouse going to the inkwell, and then I am gonna go ahead and choose. I'm gonna exert. Well, I'm gonna tap it. You know what I'm doing.
I know.
To play Zazu.
And he gets bigger when he's at a location, right? Or more
Yep.
lore.
Yep. He gets more lore.
All right.
And
He's
then
a
I
1
am.
2.
Yep. 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Which is very strange that some of these are 2s. I think it's funny that Chicha is a 2-3 and she's pregnant.
2-1.
Is she 2? Yeah, 2-1 and she's pregnant and that's why she's 2 damage.
That does make sense now. I draw for turn. I'm going to play Pete Referee into the inkwell. He's the one who can stop you from playing actions. And I'm going to quest with Chernobog's Followers, go to 1. And again, for people who don't know, it's not a game of taking life away from your opponent. You're questing to try and gain lore in the lore of the story, collecting ink. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go up to 1, and then I'm gonna play Captain Hook, the one that gets Challenger 2 when he challenges, and it's your turn.
Oh, you can quest and then play a character?
You can go in any order. Again, I think this, it's new TCG player friendly. It's not, they don't have phases. So you can quest, then play ink, then play a card, then quest with something else, then play an action. You can go in any order you want.
Huh. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and drop Voyage down in my inkwell. And then I'm going to exert for 1 to play Hidden Cove.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to exert for 1 to play Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Yep. Gift of Hercules, which I absolutely adore this card because he's adorable.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
And he's really good. A 1/1 with evasive, really cool, flavorful, and green,
Very much so.
Evasive in this game is like flying in Magic, it's harder to attack them.
To smack them in the air with the bugs with a big stick. But All right, and then I end.
All right.
This is a new deck. I've only played it twice, or once, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I played this one a few times against my son. He's been whooping me lately.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
maybe
we
if you
built
should
a
play.
hyenas green steel, and I did not think the hyenas would be that good, but he's been whooping me.
Aaron kicked my ass with the hyena starter deck, and I was really embarrassed and upset about that.
Yeah, that's I know that frustrates a lot of competitive people, but some of the fun of Lorcana is that again,
Mhm.
you're just trying to get to 20 lore. It's if the cards line up, certainly
Yep.
there's certain cards that you kind of just know are more powerful, but anybody could win on it in any game, so that's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I like this game is I like having fun. I don't care if I lose. I just like playing with my characters. So
And one of the other things, if people again are new to the game, um, you don't attack and block like in other games. So the only way I can challenge his characters and take them out is if he exerts them to either quest for lore or to challenge something I have. So that adds another layer to it. So right now, both of his characters I cannot attack, but he has a location in play, which is kind of like an enchantment of sorts, which I am going to attack for 3
aw.
with hook, put 3 damage on it, and then I'm going to quest with Chernobog's to go to 2. And I'm actually going to choose its ability to sacrifice it to draw a card.
I do like
Banish
the
it.
fact that you can just attack a whole place. I think that's kind of amusing because you can just fight the entire city of Agrabah if you wanted to.
It is kind of weird to think about, like a Captain Hook taking down a whole city.
Yeah.
But I do like locations in general because obviously that's a huge part of Disney, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so that was really cool that they added them. But you're right, that kind of
It's
you have to kind
just
of suspend a little disbelief.
yes. I do enjoy the songs and the locations. Are you done?
I'm actually going to ink
Oh, okay.
yet another Pete.
Oh.
Play Madam Mim Fox, which bounces Captain Hook,
Oh, I know what deck you're playing now.
and then I'm going to attack the Cove for 4 more because she has Rush,
Oh, and then it's
and
gone.
then it's dead.
Damn it.
And then I pass to you
You ruined my freaking
because
plan.
Mim is overpowered, and yet people
Like,
complain about Bucky.
no, I know. Trust me. I know. Bucky wasn't that powerful. Everybody else just didn't want to get rid of it. Damn it. You ruined my entire plan.
One location, you were hinging on all that, huh?
Yeah, I only have one location in this deck. I'm
That was it.
absolutely garbage. Yeah, that's all I have.
Mulligan for it every time.
Yep, exactly. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and lay down Hey Hey as an ink,
Hmm.
and I am going to. Well, I guess I'll just quest for what is Mit? What is Madam Mim?
She's a 4/3. Gets 1
Okay,
lore.
yeah. So I'm gonna do quest for 2.
All right. That's it. No 3
Mhm.
drop. All right.
Yeah, Jessica and Aaron have both been playing too, and I helped her make a Madrigal deck.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be really cool.
they're very
Coming
cool.
out with more.
I am not a fan. Oh, that new Bruno or that new Camillo is interesting though.
Yeah, that can copy the lore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Dolores Madrigal. Speaking of Madrigals, and if you have an exerted character, I can draw a card.
No, well,
Three,
I have
three,
2.
2. Oh, I inked Captain Hook, by the way. And then I'm gonna mim into Zazu.
Wait, how did you ink Captain Hook?
I had bounced him back to my hand from
Oh, right,
Madam Mim
right.
because you have to, or your banisher.
Right.
And I'm gonna attack into Zazu.
So he's gone.
He's done. I take 2 damage, and I pass the turn to you.
Oh, now it all works. Man. All right. All right. So my little Pegasus hangs out. All right, I'm gonna tap for 1 to play Hidden Cove again.
All right.
I know, I got another one. Hooray!
Hooray.
And then tap for 1 again.
Mm-hmm. Move him to the cove.
To move him to the cove. So now he is 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'm gonna quest for 1. Because that's all I can do right now.
All right.
Because you blew up my Zazu. I was so happy because the last time I played this with Jess and Aaron, I'm like, man, I haven't gotten Zazu yet. And then I finally draw him and I'm like, damn it.
Did you ink or do you want to ink?
You know, I might as well ink a voyage.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that we're talking about it, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send Dolores and the fox into the cove for 7.
Oh, and it blows it up.
Blows it up.
Okay, well. And Pegasus is back out here.
I'm gonna play Shmi at 3/3 to lore. I'm gonna play Magic Broom and Magic Broom.
Oh yeah, because Smee can play. Oh yeah, you tapped twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, Magic Broom.
And
that card is surprisingly good, and I don't think enough people actually put it in their decks.
I know. I think it's gonna be real good. This set with Bell's library.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can just move it there, play another creature, then you draw 2 cards, 1 from it, 1 from the library. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yep. I'm actually surprised that Pacha, Chicha, and Tipo, all 3 of them are playable. Like they're all actually good.
Yeah, and I think Chicha is gonna be the one in the end. There's gonna be more and more cards that put that extra ink into the inkwell, and she's just gonna find a way to go crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be because I modified around the Hydra. Are you? Oh, is it my turn?
Oh, it is your turn, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna tap for 2 to play Flynn Rider, and it's not the start of my turn, obviously, so it doesn't really work. And then I'm gonna quest for 1 with Pegasus. What are you at right now for lore?
I'm just at 2.
Okay.
I quested with Chernobog. I've attacked with the rest.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm counting on this end. 4.
4. Okay, you're getting up there. I might have to use something on that guy. All right, but now we're turning the table. Quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 9.
Go to 9?
9. I just quested for 7, yeah. Because 2, 2, 1, 1, 1.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play Pete, referee. Can't play actions until my next turn. And Maleficent, who also quests for 2. When I play Maleficent, I'm gonna sack both Magic Brooms to draw 2 cards. And then I'm gonna pass.
I hate you.
I desperately want I wanted like just one more good broom. I think it's really close.
I'm gonna do Tuck Tuck for ink.
Yep. Love the Tuck Tuck.
And then at the start of my turn, if I have a character in play with more attack, then each opposing character gain 3. And I don't think I do.
You do not. Mim has 4. Dolores has 3.
Yeah.
Shmi has 3.
And I'm gonna tap for 1.
You need some more big boys for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap for 1. Oh, Maui in this deck?
Yeah. He's got 6 attack.
But it's each opposing character.
No, it's if you control a character that's bigger, anyone. So you would have Maui for 6, and then if somebody else didn't have a 6 power or more, then you get the 3 lore. Yeah.
I've been actually misreading that because
you don't add up. It just has to be 1. He just has to be the biggest. That's it. And it could be Flynn himself, right? If you wipe the board or something, and I only have 1/1, Flynn could be the biggest creature. Or if you do something like Lumiere, where he buffs people's power, that counts.
Yeah, the fire
it just wears off.
Yeah, and then I am going to quest for 2.
Right. And you're at, now what are you at?
6.
All right, I'm at 9.
Oh, you can bring back down your camera.
Oh, I'll switch it to mine. All right. I'm going to attack Pete into Flynn.
All right, and he's gone.
I'll quest with Dolores, quest with Madam Mim, Smee, and Maleficent. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 16, and we were talking about locations. Here's the Queen's Castle.
Good lord.
Mirror Chamber. At the start of my turn, for each character I have there, I would draw a card. I don't have any right now. And it gains 2 lore at the beginning. It's your turn.
Gotcha. All right, let's see. Oh, great. Just what I needed, maybe. Not really. All right, so I'm going to tap for 1 to play Hidden Cove, tap for 1 again to bring in Zazu here.
Yep.
And then I was going to quest for 3.
Okay.
But that doesn't really matter. So
you did.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Next game.
Yeah, next turn I'm done. I guess I do. Yeah, you are right. I do need a bigger beastie.
Yeah. If you're going to use Flynn, I think, and like something like Maui's just an all-around good card. Or there's that new Hercules if you're looking for a cheaper version of it. That's like a 7/3. He's uninkable, so that makes him, like we just said, that's the challenge.
But he is cheaper, kind of like Julieta is a cheaper healing
Rapunzel. Yeah.
Yeah, he is cheaper Rapunzel, but she's still not that bad though. I personally, I think, yeah,
she comes out earlier if you're low on ink.
Yeah, so I mean, she's not terrible. I'm still mad that I can't find my second Yen Sid, but he is around here somewhere.
He's hiding.
So, all right.
So he's in his tower.
He must be. I guess. I mean, I can also maybe, I don't know. Should I have 2 Yen Sid, or maybe 1 might just be fine?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, if you're running a broom deck, I think you want to see him as often as you can because he's inkable. Otherwise, if you don't like him,
I like him.
He draws a card. He gets 3 lore. He's what you want to build brooms around.
Right. Yeah, and unfortunately, I only have 2 of him, and then I have Wayward Mickeys because they're a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, not cheaper, but they're they're more standard than anything else. So.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have access to the cards, but I would try to play as many as you can. Maybe you shuffled him into another deck or something, but
actually I didn't. My brother just texted me saying, "Oh wait, no, I forgot to give him to you." So yeah, he just texted me. He's like, "Oh wait, no, I do have it." Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Great. All right, cool. Right now I'm substituting Chip the Teacup as Yen Sid.
Chip, are you switching?
Dex?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna ask if I can do this. So this has an assortment of smoke and clear sleeves, and I'm only doing this to protect the cards.
Yeah, for you and I mean, I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just
whatever.
making sure. Because if you're like, well, what if do you know which ones are which? I'm like, bro, do you really think I have that much time?
I mean, you literally could be reaching off camera and just grabbing cards out. Yeah, I mean, it's as casual as it gets here.
Right, yeah. So I do try my best to play like tournament rules, even if I play casual, just in case.
Well, and I think anybody listening, I think up and coming tournament grinder Aaron Dowan, I think has tuned into the stream. Yeah, you do. If you do play in a tournament, you want to have clean. They call them opaque sleeves, so that you can't see through the back because then you can kind of
like these garbage sleeves.
Yeah, you can fudge, what cards you have and where, and et cetera, et cetera. So you don't want to get accused of that. So
yeah, I'm glad you told me that because I don't know if I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh was like that too. But I noticed that when you have the locations, you can turn them upside down and I'm like, huh,
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah, and I mean they've had people at huge tournaments caught like even with like they have the picture sleeves
Hmm.
and they like chip some of the paint off the sleeves so they could they get caught and then they're like, oh, it was an accident. And you can tell every
Yeah.
in one deck in Magic there's 16 of a certain, I'm sorry, 12 of a certain land you want to get. It's called Tron. And when you get those lands together, it creates a lot of mana. Well, how coincidental that every one of those cards had this mark on it, right? So he could tell looking at the top of his deck. And it's
Oh
like, oh,
yeah.
geez, I get it. People are playing for money and all of us are, hurting and everything. But it's like, wow. But yeah, so they have to make those rules. The other thing, too, the reason it's good for mentioning again, I was joking about Aaron watching, but I don't think people understand there's not like a real easy way to find the rules of a game. Most people just show up to a card shop and learn it as they go. My kids
Right.
all the time are being told by their opponents, like, you can't do that or you can do that. So most of the time you'll have really nice, people and they'll walk you through it. And if you make a mistake, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But, it's always good to share because sometimes I think some of us who play games forever and all the time just think these rules are just known, but they're not. It's like
Right.
new people, and that's the point of games like this, especially is to bring in new and young players. So
No, I agree, and I think it's funny too when somebody says, like, "Oh, well, maybe if you just read the card," and I'm like, "Well,
that's the
well,
best.
wait a minute."
Reading the card explains the card. Well, if that were true, then I would have got it the first time.
Right, exactly. That was also too. I like that Steamboat Pete that came out, and people were like, "Well, it doesn't say another," and I'm like, "No, it's going to say another Pete. Just watch." And then
Yeah,
guess what?
and then
It
guess
says
what?
another.
Oops, we made a mistake. Yeah. Well, that makes it hard too when they make mistakes or yeah. And again, like somebody in a tournament is going to play Bucky and not realize that he got changed because that doesn't happen often in paper games, and that's going to cause some bad feelings too. So
Right, exactly. I'm in a mulligan, and I think it's really funny too, is that because Bucky was in Floodborne,
correct.
and he had Ward, and then every time you played a Floodborne character, you got to draw a card, and
You got to make them discard a card.
yeah, discard a card. So
Hmm.
it was a kind of a frustrating card because nobody really knew how to get rid of a Ward character,
Yep.
but which just fucking challenge it.
If you can,
So
but they never exert it.
right.
Keep
Well,
it
that is
protected.
true. Yeah, that is true. They didn't. So, but I actually recently drew a Bucky because I bought some more Floodborns,
Oh,
and
that's
I
funny.
drew that Bucky, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna keep it just because I feel like it is one of those first times that anybody actually like. And I feel like any games ever modified the rulings.
Yeah,
Um,
other games do them, especially like Hearthstone and stuff where it's all digital, so they can do it no problem.
right.
Paper games, it's pretty rare, but they've done it in some. Um, yeah, they're talking about reissuing it, so I still think the card itself, for nostalgia value, will be worth a couple pennies in the future, just because people will, if they ever do reprint that set, that won't be in it anymore. So I took 5, by the way. But you
Oh.
can go first this time since I went first last time.
Oh. Okay. All right. Do, do,
But I will
do.
say the only game I've ever really played semi-competitively is Magic. But it's a different experience with Lorcana so far in the year or so I've been playing it. And I think a big part of that is because there's a lot of kids playing and
Yep.
there's a lot of women playing, people who identify as women. And that just brings a different atmosphere to it's
You're
it's it's not the same as just the sweaty guys trying to grind out their 3 packs a night. and,
right.
and all the men I've played too are those who identify as men. I try to be inclusive in my language. Um,
Mm.
they they're just like, oh, what's your favorite character? And oh, I went to Disney World last year. And it's just at least for me, I think it's just been a really welcoming experience, which isn't always the case with new players trying to come into
Yeah.
a game or something like that.
I'm gonna drop Magic Broom Brigade Commander down.
Okay, that's
My
the big
ink.
one.
That's the big guy. To bring out Chip the Teacup, Yen said. No, to bring out Magic Broom.
All right, now we should have played Magic Room Mirror Match.
We should have, yeah. Because this is. By the way, if anybody's wondering, I don't have the fifth set yet. my card, unfortunately, my comic shop that also gets cards didn't get it. Because Lorcana is not profitable enough for them, and I couldn't like special order, which kind of sucks. But my brother bought me a trove, so I am gonna get that. So anyway, you can go ahead.
Nice. I will ink Let It Go.
Oh,
And play
good card.
Popsicle, which draws me a card.
Yay, Popsicle. I
And
was so
will
happy
pass
that
the turn.
they gave us more Zootopia. Because
Oh yes,
Gazelle
one of
and
the best.
Gazelle was Gazelle and
Gazelle should have been like super
everything.
overpowered though. Come on,
Yeah,
make
I
her like a
agree.
Singer 10 or something.
Right, yeah, no, but really hard to bring out too, but she's like
Mhm.
fucking incredible. Brother Bear surprised me though.
Yeah, I was surprised, especially this early.
Yeah, because it's not a very well celebrated. Are you good or?
I'm good. Yeah, yeah, that's all
Oh,
I can do.
okay.
Sorry, exert my ink.
I'm like, what does he have?
I have a free spell that can win me the game on turn 1.
Oh, my God! Wait, really?
No,
Weird. Let me guess. It's you're welcome.
you're welcome. That's a good one too.
It's a very good one.
And
Alright,
if you're just getting into Lorcana, they announced Pixar, so we were all eagerly waiting for that. I'm actually surprised this, even though it won't be till 2026, that they announced it this early. I thought they'd wait until maybe some sets were not selling as well, and then be like, "Bam, Pixar."
No, I agree. I agree on that as well. I was kind of surprised. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ink Chen Po,
Yep,
which he does not need to be a viable card, but he is to tap for 2 to bring out Yen Sid since I have a Magic Broom out.
you draw a card.
And draw a card, and then I end.
If anyone's confused again, this is low stakes gaming. We're allowing proxies. No big
Yeah.
deal.
So, yeah, if anybody's like, "Why is that written?" Well, my brother has the other Yen Sid, so
All right, how do I play this? I'm gonna have to
fucking leave.
ink a Fortisphere.
Yeah.
You're gonna get too many brooms out. I'm gonna have to play the Fat Boy Argus.
I know what you're playing now.
I'm gonna
You're
have
playing
to.
an item deck, aren't you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're playing a steel. Yeah, because
Item
I'm
ramp, yeah.
actually I was gonna play one of those next. All right, fuck it.
All right, you're up.
But you are not wrong. I am
Broom.
going to drop Yzma.
Yep.
To drop
The Broomy Boy.
Yep. Drop a Magic Broom.
Aerial Sweeper, right?
Aerial Sweeper, which is that one.
All right, so now Yensid gets 3 lore.
Yep. And then I 2 more brooms. Character to play. This character gets 2.
Yeah.
So he just gets 2.
No. Plus his 1. He has 1 himself.
No, I know. So he gets 3.
Oh yeah, so he gets 3. Yeah, which is.
And then I end.
You don't want to. You're not going to quest.
I'll quest with 1 with broom.
Oh, okay.
I get 1.
Good call. Good call. Keep Yensid protected.
Yes, I must protect Yensid.
I must protect him.
Also, thanks for walking me through this a little bit too. I'm very new to this deck. I just put together. Like I've been working.
Oh, no problem. I'm going to ink Tipo. For all your Emperor's New Groove fans out there.
Tipo, I was so happy they
I'm gonna play Fishbone Quill. It allows me to put another. I don't have to show it to you, so face down, not exerted, and I'll play another.
You can switch switch the camera.
Oh yeah. Duh. Guess I should stop getting cute with that and just.
Yeah, I need. Do you have any more Fishbone Quills?
I think I have 1. Yeah.
Okay.
I pulled 1 in a pack after I got my set. Yeah.
I need.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think they're gonna be pretty good for a long time. So yeah,
well,
and then I drew Popsicle, and then I drew another card. So I will not quest with Argus and pass the turn.
I like the fact that Argus is only 1 because he's stupid.
Yeah. My son loves the Titans and wants the Titan deck to be good so bad. And he's like, I don't know, Argus should be bigger. And I'm like, well, it's kind of fitting for him. Like, he's big for an early creature, and then he's just kind of easily killed. And
Well, he was also the weakest out of all the Titans anyway.
yeah, right.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah. Cryos is pretty, or Cryos? Hydros? Hydros. He's
Yeah.
actually pretty good though.
Yeah, and
He's
Stratos can untap anything. They have potential, and then there's a Hades that untaps all your Titans. They're
Yep.
just a little bit too high cost, you know.
All right, so I'm gonna tap for what? Tap for 3. Well, no, I do really want to do this. I'm gonna drop Fortisphere for ink.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for 3
All right.
to bring out Magic Broom Industrial model, and then I am going to.
Oh, move him onto the screen. What does he do?
Oh, he has. When you play this character, chosen character gains Rush +1 until the start of your turn. Damage dealt to them is reduced by 1.
Oh, rush and resist +1.
I'm sorry. Yeah, resist +1, not rush.
Right. So every first damage dealt to them is reduced. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and quest. Whenever you play another character, you may banish this character to draw a card.
You can quest with him first if you want to take that back, and then you'll get the quest, and then you can banish him to draw the card, or you can do it another
Wait, I
turn.
can take this back?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I'll banish.
Yeah, quest with him first. Go with your up.
Oh, I can quest with him first?
Yeah, so like you can go in any order. This is part of why it's good to you can go in anywhere. You can quest, like this is a great example. Quest with him for 1, then play the other broom, then you can sacrifice him, then you've got the lore out of him too. So he's got his use, and then he can go away.
So now I'm at 3 lore? Or just 1? 2? 2.
2. He's the only one you've quested with.
Yes, so 2. So I'm at 2. And then I draw a card, and then I'm protecting Yen Sid. Because I like protecting Yen Sid. And I end.
All right.
You can bring down the camera, by the way.
Oh, God darn it. I'm just gonna leave it like this now. Okay. All right, Fishbone Quill.
God damn it.
Into the inkwell.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Then we're going to. We need some damn cards. But we can't. We're gonna play Cogsworth. Ooh, you talk about Bucky. Here's one of the worst cards in the game. I'm gonna use Fishbone Quill to put a card into the inkwell.
Cogsworth and friends.
Cogsworth has ward, and he gives everybody resist 1.
Yep. Which makes Argus pretty.
Yeah, which basically makes him a 4/2, but not right now. He still can't really do anything. So, yeah, I have to pass.
All right. So I'm going to drop Mickey, which I love this card, the Playful Sorceress.
I love it. Yeah, it's so good. I think it's going to be good with that 1-drop Mickey. You can now shift it.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a game changer because like right now you could roast me for 3. Right? You got the 2 brooms, but still
I got 2 brooms right now, yeah.
That's a big deal.
So I'm going to go ahead and tap for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which the guest of honor in this deck, Bruno.
Okay.
Undetected Uncle, which I feel like is going to be a great card going forward. And he has evasive, but also too, every time I exert him, I can name a card and draw it, and then I can put it on the top of my deck. Or no, I'm sorry. If it's named, put the card into your hand and gain 3 lore.
Right. And then otherwise put it on.
He's a tricky character to play, but he is pretty fun.
Yep.
And then let's see. I can't really do anything, so I'm going to quest with During my turn, this character gains evasive, so I'm gonna go ahead and quest with Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, no. Actually, it doesn't really matter because they're the same. And I'm gonna quest for 1.
Okay.
I don't know. Should I quest for industrial model?
What is this power and toughness? 2,
Just
3?
gets resist +1.
Well, it wears off though, right?
Oh, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not going to attack with the Argus, but I could. Cogsworth is a 2/5, so I wouldn't kill it. I mean, it's hard against like the blue ramp deck. You don't want to hang around too long, but you don't just want to give away creatures for free. So
that is true. I'll wait. I got a plan. I have a plan, but I need money.
I need a plan here. All right,
If you
Fortis
ever-
Sphere allows me to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Border Spear is a great bodyguard card
6.
too.
Maybe there we don't go.
I'm shocked that people don't play Vital Sphere very many either, because that gives you what, people Reckless or Rush?
Rush and like +2/+0 or something.
Yeah.
You see it in a few decks, but I think the red decks aren't as good at using the items for other things.
Yeah.
You see a few in blue-red once in a while, but I had to ink Belle Strange with special.
Oh, you actually got her.
Yeah.
And I want actually Bella of the Ball is pretty good too.
Yeah, she might be pretty good. Again, darn, they made her uninkable, but
yeah.
But yeah, giving everybody ward for a turn could be enough to get over the line. I'm gonna quest for 2 with Cogsworth.
I mean, you could just use Aurora as well because she has the same ability, but
right. True.
She's also
and she gives everybody ward all the time, but she has 1 more. But
yeah.
So I quested for 2 with Cogsworth.
Oh.
And that's all I can do. I'm drawing all my items, but not the stuff that I need to draw with the items. Where's my Hiram?
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna exert Bruno.
Okay.
And I'm gonna name a card. Watch, it's not gonna be a magic broom. It is a magic broom, so I put it in my hand and I gain 3 lore.
Nice. The system works.
This does work, finally.
Bruno's a 3/3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna be hard to kill too. And evasive.
Yep, evasive. And he also doesn't get it, which I understand why, but he doesn't get his quest and his exerting of his ability. Because then it would just be broken as all hell.
Right. You can't do both.
And then I'm gonna drop Yzma down
into the well.
And then tap for 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap for 5 to bring out Magic Broom. Swift Cleaner, which he gets Rush.
4/4 Rush, right?
4/4 Rush. I mean, he could kill Argus, right?
He is not exerted right now, but he could take a huge chunk out of Cogsworth.
That's right. Yeah.
He's a 2/5.
He's a 2/5.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's a 4/4.
Yeah, so he could put a huge chunk of damage on him, and then somebody else could finish him off because he doesn't give himself resist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and rush with Swift Cleaner to hit Cogsworth for 4.
Cleaner survives just 2 damage on it.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
He's a 2/5, and then you want to finish him off with somebody, or?
Yep, I'm gonna finish him off with Magic Broom Industrial Model.
Okay. So they both have 2 damage on him.
So each one of these dudes have 2.
Okay. Cogsworth dead. I shouldn't have tapped him.
And then I'm gonna protect Yen Sid with my other little broom. And I'm gonna hang out.
Right.
Now I understand why brooms are scary.
Yeah, they get out of hand, especially good at sorcerers. tower out there, and then they start questing for 2.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, where's my sorcerer's tower?
All right, I'm going to use Fishbone to put a card in my inkwell. And just because we're playing for funsies, we want to do the fun thing.
All right, yeah, do the fun thing.
We want to cast Mufasa, ruler of Pride Rock.
Oh, actually, I don't.
Do you have a 10-sided dice?
No.
Okay, I have a 12-sided. So
Okay.
what we're going to do here, he returns 2 cards from my inkwell to my hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right to left. 9 through 12 will re-roll. 9, re-roll. 1. So number 1's coming back to my hand, and number 8. All right, they were pretty good. Oh, he doesn't. It exerts all your ink.
Yes.
Now next turn, when I quest with him, he'll unexert all my ink, so I can play spells, and then and he's a whopping 4/9. So you probably want to do something about him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack into your 4/4 with Argus and kill it.
My Swift Cleaner?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I have to pass the turn.
All right.
I don't think Mufasa will be good long term. He seems really cool and he looks really cool. Like the
yeah, the artwork's incredible on that
the
one.
legendary foiling, they're doing like, well, it's not foil, but it's like etched. So
It's
wait till you
embossed.
open one. Yeah, it's like really cool looking. Even though it's not foil, it's like looks like, shimmery. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a raised. It's
But
really...
I think it's because you fight to ramp up, then he gives you ink back, which is good. That's still, ink or cards back in your hand. But then, so now I'm down to 6 ink. So then I have to kind of start the process over, which is, okay, because I have Fishbone Quill and stuff. But I think he's fighting against, but he's really cool, though. My daughter pulled one at draft, and I pulled one in a box. So
I think my brother
I'd give him a shot.
too. My brother, I think I showed you, pulled that Enchanted Arthur, which is pretty fucking sweet.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's really nice looking. I'm definitely digging the Enchanteds in this set. All right, so
good.
you know what? Because I want to play the funsies.
Okay.
And I have the opportunity to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Yzma again.
Mm-hmm.
Which I should probably be using her, but I don't really care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna bring out 6.
Okay.
To bring out Brigade Commander Broom.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which gets +1 resist, and then it gets +2 damage for each character named Magic Broom.
So he's a 6/6
He gets +2. Well, yeah. So
because he counts himself, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm gonna exert Bruno.
Naming Magic Broom again?
Naming a Magic Broom. And Magic Broom.
Oh, look at that.
Gain 3.
The system works. I can't get rid of that guy either.
No, you can't.
I can use some burn right now.
That's why I love him so much.
What are you at?
I am at 9.
I think you're going to take this one. I think you should start Uber questing because I'm not going to attack you with Mufasa.
Well,
That's for sure.
So I'm gonna quest with Magic Broom for 1 more to get that to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, since you're not gonna, you can't really attack me with Mufasa, so
I
I'm gonna go ahead and do
give the game away if I do that. So I'd probably quest with both and go to 14, and then you're pretty much 1 turn away. If I don't
draw, Sid too,
I would, just because he gets you 3 now, and now you're at 14.
That is true, yeah.
And then now you're ahead. If I don't attack him, I lose. But if I'm attacking him,
you give away the whole game.
Turn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it puts me in a bad position unless I draw.
Wow. Okay. So this deck actually plays way better than I thought it would.
Yeah, especially against like the greedy decks like Ramp. If you get out fast, you see.
Yeah.
All right. I think I drew the card that I needed, but I don't think it's enough still. Because Bruno's too big. Yensid is too big. All right. So we're going to play Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse.
Yeah.
He draws 3, looks at 3.
I love Gaston. He's one of my favorite. Despicable Dealer is a great card, though.
put
That
the
new
rest of the bottom.
Cusco is really good too. The
Oh, he's gonna be really good. Yeah,
yeah, he's really great.
the green Cusco was really good too, but he kind of got power
Oh,
corrupt on the format.
temperamental.
Yeah, but now this one's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
No, I hate the fact that I have to kind of like reconstruct my eels. I mean, they're for fun though, so I mean, they're not really like they're not meant for anything bad.
What to do? What to do? I think I have
I mean,
to.
next turn, technically, I take it.
Yeah. So, is there anything I can do? I don't think there is. Yeah, I'll just take this since I think I'm going to lose anyway. And I'll quest with Mufasa, go to... Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, I should have done that different. Okay.
You can.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take this instead. Put this on the bottom. I'm going to let it go in my inkwell so I can play a popsicle to draw a card. Then I'm going to quest with Mufasa for 4. Untaps all my ink. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough though. I shouldn't have exerted Cogsworth earlier. I need a singer. Well, I'm gonna play Grab Your Swords anyway. 2 damage to everybody. I don't think it's enough to finish off the squad, but
2 damage to who?
Everybody.
Oh, including him?
2 damage to each opposing character.
Well, so Magic Broom is gone.
Okay.
But he's the only one, yeah.
Yeah, so then Bruno gets 2, Jensen gets 2.
So he's at 1.
And you still have 2 brooms, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, so it's going to be
You're
14, 15,
yeah.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You got it. Mufasa too slow.
I'm glad you showed me Mufasa, though.
Oh, next card was Fire the Cannons. I could have got Jensen off the table.
Oh, yeah, you could have
Darn it.
pulled ahead. All right, so just for the shits and giggles, though, because you know exactly I'm just going to quest.
Yeah.
But just for shits and giggles, I'm going to...
Let's see if there's a room on top.
Yeah, just for fun. No, I'm not, because I'm not going to see this room on top. I'm going to just play 1 to play Fortisphere to draw a card. And it is a magic broom, and then I'm gonna quest, and then I win.
You win.
Yeah. So it was a broom anyway.
There you go. Oh man, Bruno did tons of work that game.
He did, and I have 2 of him in here, and I might, truthfully, it might end up being. I'm debating if I want to keep. Well, no, because Yen said if I have 2 of him, he would be great, and I feel like 2 Bruno's definitely enough as well. So.
Yeah, I feel like Bruno's good if you have a lot of brooms, because obviously it's easier to name.
Yep.
But he's kind of like that card that you want to play late that you're like, all right, we're stuck. We're in a stalemate. I just need that lucky card to win. And then you play him and then hope you
hope for the best. Yeah.
I'm at 17. I just need 1 more.
Yeah. And I got lucky with drawing him. So I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you got it. That was good. And you kept Jensen protected till it was time to finish it off. Yeah,
that's
because I played that Argus early hoping you would tap so I could take him out. I should have played Tipo and just tried to ramp and outrace you, but I tried to play it safe. I thought that, and it did stop you from questing with him, so I guess that's kind of good. But
it did, but at the same time, though, I'm like, no, I would have just protected him. All right, you good for 1 more?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. Do I want to play?
How this one goes again.
You know what? I'll play my item deck too.
All right.
This one's more modified because I think I showed it to you. It's the one. It's similar to yours, but it has Luisa and Razul in it instead. Plus, I haven't upgraded to the 5th set, so. I hate the fact that the Clarabelles are viable.
I know, right?
I was like, that one I was more surprised on. I'm like, oh wait, but then again, she's also one of the more lesser known classic Disney characters.
For
Oh, we
sure.
got a
She
comment.
deserves.
I need to watch a few games to learn how to play this game.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We did kind of give more of the rules breakdown at the beginning, but yeah, watch along. If you have questions, put them in the chat.
Yeah.
I feel like the rules are simple, but don't feel like it's a simple game. I think there's a lot of complexities to deck building, and when you get into turns 3, 4, and 5, what do I do and what do I play in what order? It does have some depth to it, so it's been pretty fun.
Yes. And plus a lot of people can be very intimidating when it
For
comes
sure.
to building their decks, because you're like, oh my god, it's an Argus. Oh my god, it's a Bucky, and you're like, oh no, I can't win. It's like, well, that's not true.
Yeah, and I'm taking 3. You also can just build a deck with lots of lore pips on it and just turn the guy sideways and hope you win. And that's what my daughter does every week. And sometimes she finishes last, sometimes she finishes fourth. It's like
That's very impressive.
you can make an aggressive deck and just be done in 5-10 minutes each round and have fun.
See, that's what I never understood with, especially with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, there were people who, when I went to one tournament, I got my ass handed to me because everybody would win in like a turn.
Yeah,
And I'm
Yu-Gi-Oh
like,
has some of the most busted things ever in a TCG, and they just do not care. They're just like, all right, fine. After like a year, we'll ban that card that lets them win before. They had games where you could win before the other player got their turn.
yep.
I was like, well, that sucks. You sit down and you're like, hope you don't have it, and then you're like, oh, you do have it. I lose. On to the next round.
Well,
Like
there was
nobody
also,
wants to play that.
yeah, there was also the broken, what was it called? The Exodia, like, where all you did was you just kept drawing cards
Yeah,
and
I think that's
discarding.
the name I've heard. Yeah, the Exodia.
Yeah, where I'm like,
Hmm.
All right, yeah, I think I'm okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right,
I'm
you
good.
want to go? Yep, go ahead.
All right, I'll go. All right, we're gonna ink Magic Broom, play Fortisphere, draw a card, and pass the turn.
Oh, you're playing Brooms?
I just happen to have some of the evasive ones in here for
Oh, okay.
challenging Diablos and stuff that have evasive.
No, I think Diablo is going to be gone. And
yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to see as much play, but I think he's still pretty good.
My brother Corey pointed out in the Lorcana Disney forums, or the official Facebook, that people are like, I remember when Lorcana did this. I'm like, bro, it's only been out for like a year. Like,
Chill, man.
like, relax.
Back in my day, what, 3 months ago?
Right. Like, bro, you're not that fucking old. All right, I'm gonna drop. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Carrot Enthusiast Olaf into ink to play Fortisphere.
Uh-oh, mirror match.
To draw a card.
All right. Pass the turn.
Yep.
I will play. This time I'm going to ink Argus. Be jealous of my foil Tipo.
I am very jealous of your foil Tipo, actually.
And Tipo says when I play this character, I may choose a card from my hand into my inkwell exerted, so you don't even get to see it. And I will choose this one, and I will pass the turn.
All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop also Argus.
Haha.
And I promise this isn't on purpose. Just drop 2 to play Scuttle. Pull out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Nope. So I didn't get any items. So
all on the bottom.
yeah, I feel like this.
At least he cleared out some of the cards.
Yeah, I do feel like this deck needs a little bit more. I feel like I need Lucky Dime in this deck.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's so
which
good.
I know is definitely gonna get a lot more Better. And I passed the turn.
All right. I will play the card I wasn't able to play last game. Therefore, I lost. I will ink Cogsworth, play Hiram.
Oh, yeah.
Check the Fortisphere. I get 2 cards.
That's the card I don't have is Haram.
And unfortunately, though, I did not quite draw what I wanted. So I'm going to quest for 1 and go to 1 and pass the turn.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to. There we go. Okay. Reset my thing because I used it. I used my on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Hello, Scuttle.
My kids are watching Stranger Things, so if you hear people being murdered in the background,
That's okay. You know for a fact I won't question it at all. I'm gonna drop the Winter Camp.
Mhm.
And then tap for 2 to play Aurora. And then I'm gonna tap for 1 more to play another Fortisphere to draw a card. And then I end. Scuttle has no business actually being viable, but whatever, I digress. I'm sorry, but the live action Little Mermaid. Oh, and I'm going to quest for 1 for Scuttle.
You got it.
So, yeah.
All right.
I hated the live action movie, and I will always stand by that.
I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 Fishbone.
Of course you are.
Fishbone is going to ink this card. Hiram's going to quest for 1 and sacrifice the Fishbone.
Oh.
I still have not inked for my regular ink for the turn, of which is going to be Tipo.
Another Tipo. I am so jealous that you have Tipo.
Tipo is looking real good right now, too. Tipo is going to put this card into my Inkwell Exerted. Then I'm going to ink a Fishbone Quill, play a Fortisphere.
Oh, good fucking lord.
And we have a lot of ink. We're going to quest with our other Tipo to 3. And we're going to pat. What's Aurora's power and toughness?
Ward, and she's a 1/3.
Oh, 1/3. Okay. All right, your turn.
All right.
I'm just going to ready my ink so it's ready.
Back.
I had my doubts about Tipo, but being inkable as well.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't always want to deplete your hand resources, but this deck draws enough to where it's like getting extra ink on 2 with a body. The Conquest is pretty good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop Razul.
Okay.
Ink. And then I'm gonna shift for 2. To shift Aurora. And she
gives everybody ward. Which one?
She is opponents can't choose your items for abilities. Look at the top card of your deck and put on either top of the bottom, and she's a 3/3.
Oh, she has to exert an item to do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. No, that's good though. So
I'm
do
gonna
that with your Fortispheres.
One of those, and I'm gonna look at the top card. I'm gonna put it at the top of my bottom of my deck. I'll put it at the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tap for 1 to play an ice. That is not what I wanted. An ice block. And that's -1. And I am going to quest. Maybe I should get rid of that fucking Devo.
You can do that as many times as you want per turn too. So you could tap the items to look again if you didn't like what you saw.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even the ice block?
Yeah.
Oh,
Items don't require drying.
right.
So if you give them the ability is really from her anyway. But yeah, if you can tap your other items and
Oh, cool. So I'll tap Fortisphere. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that at the top of my deck
all right, there
because
you
I've
go.
actually I never got a chance to play him, so that's gonna kind of be fun.
And
And then
again, because you shifted onto a character that was dry, she is also dry, so you can attack if you want. You can also shrink with your ice block if you want to shrink my Tipo.
yep, I'm gonna shrink your Tipo
Mm-hmm.
so he's gonna get 1, and I'm gonna attack with Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
And what is he at?
He's a
What is he?
1/2, but now he's a 0/2.
Well, yeah, because he's gone. But I meant
Yeah.
so now she is at 2.
No. She doesn't take damage because you use ice block.
Oh, right, yeah. So she just
Yeah,
hangs out.
she takes no damage. Yeah.
Right.
The power of the block.
And then I'm gonna quest. I'll leave Scuttle.
Scuzzle butt.
I hated that fucking movie.
I don't even think I made it all the way through.
When Aquafina started, and I don't hate Aquafina, but
But she doesn't have to be in everything. Come on.
she doesn't have to be in anything. I liked her in Shang-Chi. I thought she was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fun. I didn't mind her in Raya.
Yeah,
But
right. She's kind of runner course.
yeah, but
All right, I'm going to quest with Hiram, go to 4, sack the Fortisphere. 1, a 2,
a 3. A 3.
3,
That's how much it takes to do the center of the Tootsie Pop.
7.
Man, these dragon shields are also not that great. Good lord.
Really?
I guess.
Oh, I've had good experience with the dragon. That's what I'm playing right now.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
never mind.
ink Sad Beast.
It's just bent.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
yeah, it's just a little bent.
We're gonna
Yeah.
play another fishy bone. We're gonna play Cogsworth. Gives everybody resist 1.
Wait, what did you quest? So you're at 7 lore?
I'm at 4. I've only quested with Tipo and him a couple times.
Okay.
All right, so I'm out of ink, but I do have a fishbone which I'm going to use to not do anything until next turn. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna drop friendly snowman or carrot enthusiast Olaf into my ink well, and then I am going to exert my Fortisphere for Aurora.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah. yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I like what I see. I'm gonna go ahead and go for 2, 3. Quest for 4 to play Donald Buccaneer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The silver one, I forgot what he does.
He does during your turn whenever this character banishes a character in a challenge, other characters get +1 this turn.
Oh, +1 lore? Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah. So he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
And then I will go ahead for funsies. I'm going to go ahead and do this to do Haram. Haram. I mean, I know you're not going to attack, but
It wears off at the end of your turn anyway.
And then I'm going to go ahead and quest for Scuttle to 2.
All right. All right. We are going to ink. Wait, first we're going to.
Did you see that I won that Scatter Nexus contest?
No.
Oh yeah,
What'd you
so I guess Set the Hook is going to be in a card game.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
using
see.
Fishbone to ink something. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
A second.
I got a lot of plans for Set the Hook.
Holy
So,
cow! Well, yeah. Apparently now you're in a card game.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, we'll see, but yeah, kind of happy about that.
You should be. That's cool. All right, Fortis Sphere to draw a card. All right. And we haven't inked for turn yet. Do we want to ink? We'll ink a redundant Heron. We'll play a Popsicle. We will play the big boy again.
Yay,
Ooh,
Argus!
pasta.
Oh, never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're all
All
gonna
right.
play Argus.
All right. I'm gonna randomize my inks. And then it's 1 to 10 now. I'll just count them off the top. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll it again. 10, gotta re-roll. 9, gotta re-roll. 11. Come on, just give me one. I'll just go randomly. 12. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm about to say, just take the 1 out of
Just
the
take
11.
anything, yeah, right?
Okay? Yeah, just fucking do it.
It's just random anyway, right? If you mix them
Yeah.
up. Okay, so 2 cards back to my hand, and they both were stinky, so be happy about that. But I'm all out of ink, but I have a singer here, so Cogsworth is going to sing Grab Your Swords, 2 damage to all your characters.
Oh, 2 damage to all my characters.
Yeah. So what's Donald's power and toughness?
He is 3/4, so he's at 2.
Okay. Scuttle's a 1/3, so he has
Scuttle's
1 left, and Aurora's a 3/3.
Yep.
But she's not exerted currently, right?
Correct. Well, he's drying.
Yeah, I know you're just kind of using that to indicate it, but Aurora's not exerted. She didn't do anything.
No, she hasn't done anything.
All right, I'm gonna attack into Scuttle to finish him off.
All right, bye, Scuttle.
I resist 1, so he's okay.
Wait, does Aurora take damage or no?
Yes, she still does. Yeah, even though
she's not. She's still at 1.
Yeah, so she should have 2 damage on her.
Yep.
All right, and that's all I can do. I pass the turn to you.
Great. Yay. All right, so I'm going to exert a Fortis Sphere to draw a card to see what it is. God, I don't know. Yeah, I'll keep it. I know it's not going to work, but I want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and quest for 1. 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Should bring out Hans. And if there is a queen or a princess in play, it gain 1 lore.
Nice.
So when I play this character, so now I bump up to 3.
All right.
And then let's see. Oh, you can bring down the camera so I can see what you got.
Oh, duh. Sorry. Keep forgetting.
You're good.
All right.
I mean, there's really not much I can do.
You could. Tipo has resist 1, but you could take him out. You could try to put some damage on Hiram. Cogsworth does not have resist. He's open to attacks. That might be a good time to take him out. Otherwise, he's gonna start.
Actually, yeah, I could attack with Donald and then get +1 this turn, and then quest for 3 with Aurora.
He has to banish it though, right? So
yeah.
So you could banish Tipo easily.
But I can't banish Cogsworth.
But no, he's too fast. You would have to attack with Bull, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but that would get rid of. Well, Hans doesn't really matter. Well, no, because I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to end.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Quest with Hiram again. Go to 7. Sacrifice. 2. All right. Ink Sad Beast. We're going to sing Grab Your Swords. Again, 2 more damage to everybody.
So that kills Aurora.
Yeah, and
and
Donald.
Donald. Oh no, it also kills Hans as well.
Is he just a 2?
Yeah, he's a 3 too.
Darn. Cogsworth, and then we're gonna play Bell, Strange but Special. I can ink an extra card each turn. I will ink Argus. So now I'm at 10. 10 in my inkwell. That means Belle gets +4 lore. She's a 5 lore now.
So you're at 9. Oh no, she's at 5.
Yeah, she gets 5. All right, then
Gotcha.
I'm going to quest with Mufasa.
So that's
So I'm going to 11. He unexerts all my ink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to play your boy Kuzco.
yeah.
Foil. I pulled in my promo.
Hell yeah.
He's going to put your ice block in your inkwell exerted. And then I'm going to play a redundant Hiram, sacrifice that. And then I am out of ink for the turn. I'm going to quest for 1 with Tipo. Go to 11. 12. Your turn.
All right, so I'm going to drop Aurora. Or, sorry, Anna.
Yeah.
2. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to anymore. Never mind. What am I talking about? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that actually gives me a better 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which it doesn't really matter because I know you're going to win next turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to play Ariel, Treasure Collector.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, yes, hell yeah.
You had the items too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
Womp,
And
womp.
then,
Yeah,
I
Mufasa
know.
much better against slower decks.
Yeah, no, he is. All right, yeah, and then I end.
All right, untap quest. Quest with Mufasa, Cogsworth,
I always try to remind
8.
people, though, just play with the characters that you like, you know?
Bell. Right. That is part of it too. We sometimes get too focused on winning all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was a little bit sad. My kids still, they like the characters they like the styles they like, but when they first opened the cards, it was like, I want to play all the Winnie the Pooh cards, and they're all terrible,
They are all terrible.
And
I
it's like,
mean,
I'm sorry, guys. Just like when they put Wally cards, they'll all be awful too, and I'll be super sad.
no, I hope not. Look, the only thing that we need is we need a card that says Mazowski, you forgot to file your paperwork. Like that.
Oh yeah.
We
And it's
need
gonna
that.
totally like banish all characters or something.
Right, exactly.
For
And then
1
it's
mana.
also
For
you're
1
gonna
ink.
have Ka-Chow is gonna be another one.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like, God,
I
it's
am
gonna be
speed.
fun. I am speed, yeah. So it's gonna be great. I'm
It
gonna
is.
love it.
Oh man,
How
that's
much?
gonna be a crazy year.
So try everything. Do you think that Shakira gets money for that being a card now?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm sure she gets royalties when they play the song for her part, but I'm sure they have copyrighted the lyrics,
That's true, yeah.
But
That's
it would be
that's
nice.
one of the reasons why they don't sing the Disney songs in concerts.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, no, but Phil Collins doesn't really play the Tarzan songs, and I think I think Elton John might play Lion King
Elton
songs.
John don't give no F.
No, and I mean he has so much money, it's like whatever. So
Whatever. Give a couple bucks to Disney.
all right.
Well,
So
good games, opponent.
you too.
We learned some things along the way.
We did,
We
and
battled.
we are
Played some
the
cool cards.
made to go cards. I got to see the deck set 4 or 5 in action, so that's really nice to see. Because good lord, Mufasa is very slow.
Yeah, Mufasa.
He's not as
he's clunky, but he's fun. He's a fun mechanic. Returning ink to your hand is unique and cool. At first they said there was going to be no way you could interact with the inkwell. Now I'm worried that they're going to start printing cards that like take ink away from your inkwell and put it in your discard pile, and then people will get real salty. But
that would be really bad for what's the one card that you can put all cards that are named something back into your deck? Is it one of the Mickeys? No, I think that's Wayward Mickey, isn't it? It was one of the broom cards, I think.
there's one where you can name a card and put. Oh yeah, there's a broom where you can shuffle all your brooms back in. And
yes, that one.
Like that.
Yeah, that would be really scary. So
yeah,
The fact that the Emperor's New Groove cards, most of them have been very viable, is very impressive. The one card I'm waiting for is Yzma, Scary Beyond All Reason.
Yeah, she was really really good in earlier sets. It looks, Lorcana's such a weird game. So some like you would look at a card like You're Welcome and be like, well, I don't want to give my opponent two cards, but if it's a problem permanent and you can stop them from winning the game while you progress, it can be worth it. And Yzma took a long time for people to figure that out. And you can do it to your own card. So if you have one that's like a broom or something that stinks, you just play it and get 2 cards for it. So
Right. That's
not
why I
not
want
too
You're
bad.
Welcome. This is pretty good. I also want Bad Anon as well, and any of the
Yeah,
Sugar Rush people. But
I
anyway, you're
know that
doing the closing, so.
there's so many things. This set is so good for that. The game in general, the cards
Mhm.
are not super overpowered, so it's like there's a lot of fun stuff you can do, and I think there's a lot to be explored.
Me
Don't
too.
forget, if you hung in this long, we have a Kickstarter going on. We're about to launch another one. We're about to relaunch Drumsticks of Doom, so keep
Didn't
tuning
it
in.
fund? Oh no, the
Yeah, we're going to relaunch on Kickstarter for some,
yeah.
some of our loyal backers there. We're kind of requesting we go back to Kickstarter. They like to back there, so we're going to do a short one.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, hang on. I want to do one thing. Let's over here. Just to show people. I pulled out the Tim Spavero cover, but I have set the hook right here in print.
Nice.
So it's
Let
all
me make it
pretty.
big.
Yeah, you can make it big. That's all nice and pretty. So if you like Demon Fish, about a man who's very angry at a fish, like Moby Dick and Hellblazer, check it out. Catalyst Comics Uprising decided to publish it.
And
There's
is that
some.
on the Catalyst site yet? Can they get it direct? What can
Not
they?
yet, but I am once everything gets shipped out through once everything gets shipped out, I will be putting it on so you can get it directly. And it will also be up on Comics Wall Springs as well. To get that direct because I'm opening up the store as well. So actually I have the store already ready. I'm just waiting for the approval on Sparkle Dog, and then Blake Matthias's book is also on there too, and then Set the Hook will be on there as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. And this cover here is Tim Spavero's, and that's issue 2 is coming out early next year is what the Kickstarter should be. Anyway, sorry, John, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. So
Not at all. Let the people know where they can find you. Are you Chad Perkins on most social media, or do you have weird names like me?
I have weird names like you too. So I have on Substack, which is mainly where I live now, is Comic Brews. You can find me there. You can also find me at Casual Nerd Chad on Twitter or X if you're it's kind of like that. I don't use Instagram, and you can also find me on Facebook. You can add me as a friend. It's Chad Perkins, and you can see all my updates there as well. So yeah, but that's where you can find me, and then you can also find me tomorrow, Thursday at 8 p.m. with C. Michael Lanning talking about random things and stuff. So
Nice.
on
We
the
will
Indie
do
Comics
that.
Network. So
And
yeah,
hopefully we'll play again in a couple weeks.
yeah, and
Get
hopefully we
some
can
set
get.
5 cards in there.
Oh, I will be. I'm going into my brother's this weekend to grab my trove, and then I'm gonna see if I can get Aaron and Jessica to uh play
All
because
right, let's
that'd be
do it.
cool.
Fatal 4-way.
Hell yeah,
Talk to you
gross.
soon.
All right, talk to you soon.
Later.